Well, I'm Rick, and I got some help with a daily update this week. This is Jodie from Norfolk, and people don't know Jodie that well, and the friendly face of the Northwest Care Co-op.
That's me.
And I live at Ransford. I do a lot of volunteer work, and I do like Bernardo, and I help with basketball, and I help with fundraising event for the Northwest Care Co-op.
You're a very busy man, aren't you, Rick?
Yeah, I am. Yeah.
What have you been doing today?
I've been to art, and I've been to the drop-in. I've got drama tomorrow as well.
When you go to the drop-in, what does that mean?
It's where we can ask questions what repairs we want them to trace up for us and stuff like that.
So a bit like an advocacy group?
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds good. Well, that's something that I know in the past we've done at the Care Co-Operative, and that's something that we're hoping to look into in the future.
Yeah, we are, yeah.
And then, did we meet last week?
Yes, we did, on Tuesday.
We did.
We got a few dates for the diaries. The one on the 3rd of June in Norfolk at Disability Positive at 10 a.m. That's where you make leaves and pictures.
Would you like to know a bit more about that?
Yeah.
I think last week the lovely Leslie did the video, and she was telling everybody about the important dates to remember. So to go in a little bit more detail, we're having a making day on the 3rd of June, as Rick has just said. That's at Disability Positive. And lots of people have been filling out the WhatsApp poll to say that they're coming, so that's really, really helpful. But just to let you know what's going on there, we're going to be doing some painting of pots that have already been filled with some lovely flowers and plants that we've had donated. There's going to be some bird feeders that need making, and Leslie's going to do the summer wreath making. And all of those things we're going to be used for our fundraising effort at the Makers Market, which Rick will tell you about in a minute. But it starts from 10 o'clock, come down to Disability Positive, stay as long as you want, go whenever you're ready. If you don't want to come and get involved, it might be nice just to come and say hello, make a cup of tea for those of us that are working. There is a poll on WhatsApp, so if you want to show your interest, please can you tick yes, no, maybe, whatever on the poll. But thank you. Right, Rick, you're going to tell us about the Makers Market next?
The Makers Market is on the 7th of June. It starts at 10, and it's in the near the market. And I just pass it on to Jodie for more information.
Rick's dead right. So we're going to take part in the Chester Market. They have a community market once a month, and we've been offered a stall. And that's going to be where we sell all of those things that we've made. So we've got hanging baskets, we've got Alicia's doing us some lovely arty frame things, we've got pots, and we've got wreaths, and we've got a bit of everything. So you can either come down and volunteer with us to actually run the stall and be a market trader. You can come and help to deliver the things that we've made. I've got a feeling my car's going to be full that day, so that'd be really handy if somebody doesn't mind helping to transport everything. Or you can just come down, say hello, do a bit of shopping.
Did it start at 10 a.m?
It starts at 10 a.m, so I think I might be there a little bit earlier to help set the stall up.
What time did it finish?
And I'm not 100% sure. I imagine when we've sold all our goods.
But I'm only just putting it, people, we need numbers for like the stove to like do shifts.
Yeah, well, I mean, don't worry, because me and Hannah are going to come down and do that.
I'm going to come down for an hour or two.
And Paul from Bowling said he'd come and show his face as well. So that's all we need is to see some friendly faces. Yeah, there'll be plenty of things to do if you want to get involved, but don't worry if you don't.
Yeah.
Okay, have we got any more news to share?
How many people going to Central, the thing on the 11th of June?
Which one's that one?
The Central.
Safety Central. So this one, we are starting to get a few names on the list for Safety Central, but I realise not all of you will know what that is. So I sent a little reminder out at the beginning of the week about Safety Central. This is a great opportunity. It's actually booked up for the whole of this year, and I've managed to squeeze us in on a Wednesday afternoon. And this is a great opportunity for anybody that lives on their own independently or are planning to live independently in the future. And you get to go and work with Cheshire Fire and Rescue, and talking about hazards and dangers and keeping yourself safe, which might sound a bit boring, but when you see that somebody's going to get arrested and put into jail, and then you have to go to court, and then somebody might set a bedroom on fire, and then there might be a car accident, it's actually really good fun. So thank you to those people that have already said put their names on the list. And I realise that we've got quite a few things going on and people can't see, particularly our supporting members, who's saying yes and who's saying no to things. So what I'm going to work on when I come back off my holiday is having some way of accessing who's actually going to those trips that's nice, safe and secure. So that's my job when I come back.
Have we got do we have anywhere where we can leave you like voice notes if we are coming to things, if we can't make it, but we need like different polls on the WhatsApp group where we can get things.
I think that's a good idea. So we'll do the polls, but not everybody goes on WhatsApp, so we'll do it in another way as well. Yeah, I'm in charge of the website, so maybe I'll find it on the website. But we'll work together on that one, and definitely when Tess and Nikki are back, we'll definitely have the Bendrig and the boat ride list ready for everybody then.
Have we got the list for the car boot then?
Hang on. Can I just stop you? Hot off the press news, Rick's had an idea.
Yeah. Also, the car boot sale is not happening this weekend for people who said yes. We're waiting for them, for Nikki and Tess to get back to confirm what days can they do. Yeah. We're not being postponed this weekend, the car boot sale. We're going to move it to a different date.
You're dead right. So Faye and I in the office on Wednesday made an executive decision that we didn't think Tess and Nikki would want to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning on Sunday morning after they've just got back off holiday. So thank you so much for everybody's lovely donations. They're coming in thick and fast. And I think if we hang off a couple of weeks, we'll have lots and lots of things to be able to sell at our car boot sale. And again, Nikki and Tess will give us a date that we can all work towards. And some people have already volunteered for helping out with that. So that's absolutely amazing. What a brilliant community we've got here. Right, Rick, I know what we need to say.
The birthday this week, it's Joe Days.
Monday.
Monday, and it was.
Will you?
Can I pass it on to Joe?
Go on then.
George's birthday next week.
Hooray! Whoop whoop.
And
we've got
Megan's birthday next week.
And George.
And George.
And then whose birthdays have we had this week?
And we want to say a big happy birthday to Abudi and James.
We do. And anybody else that we might have forgotten, we apologise. I'm trying my best to get the contact list up to date, but not everybody's birthday is on there. So, do we have a final word from Rick?
Thank you for listening to me.
Anytime. We love listening to you. Thank you for getting involved. I wonder who it's going to be next week.
Yeah.
See you all soon. Bye-bye.
Bye.